Capture One Express for Sony is built with the same revolutionary image quality as seen in Capture One Pro. It is a unique tool containing flexible photo management, essential adjustment tools, and fast performance in one integrated package. Images in Capture One are stored in the default catalogue. A catalogue is a way of storing images using a database to track the location of images and certain information about those images, like for example adjustments and metadata. By default, this database is stored in the System Pictures folder. First, let's look at how to populate the catalogue with some images. Importing images into Capture One is done via the Import window. Typically, this will be images from a camera memory card or from your hard drive. To import images, click the Import icon in the toolbar. Select where to import image files from and click Open. Check the Include Subfolders box if you want to import from the selected folder and its subfolders. Capture One will import any supported image found in the subfolder structure. Under Import To, decide where to store the imported images. There are three choices here. Current location. The images will be left at their current location and referenced there. Inside catalogue. Images will be managed by Capture One and copied inside the Capture One catalogue. This will create an all-in-one catalogue. However, the size of the catalogue will be limited to the size of available hard drive space at its stored location. The final option, Choose Folder, is most suited when importing from memory card, as it is extremely unlikely we will reference images in a catalogue to a memory card. Therefore, a suitable location can be chosen. Automatic backups can also be set by checking Backup Enabled and setting a location. If applicable, decide on the naming format for the imported files. Renaming is disabled for reference files, but images can always be renamed after import if necessary. Basic metadata can be set here. To import images with a Capture One style or preset, choose it here. A style is simply a number of Capture One adjustments saved as one selectable option. A preset is a setting from one particular tool. Check the Auto Adjust box and Capture One will apply a number of auto adjustments best suited to the image. Click Import here and the import process will start. The activity monitor will open showing the import process. Catalogue information is shown here within the Library tool. It is split into three sections: Catalogue Collections, User Collections, and Folders. The content of catalogue collections cannot be changed and shows fixed albums of all the images in the catalogue, recent imports, and the trash. The User Collections area allows the creation of albums, smart albums, projects, and groups to help organize your collection. The Folders area shows the exact location of images that reside in your catalogue. The All Images collection will show you every image in your catalogue. Now we have a populated catalogue, let's look at the workspace of Capture One Express for Sony and adjust some images. On the left-hand side is the Tool area, divided into several tool tabs. These tool tabs contain all the necessary tools to work with your images in Capture One. The toolbar contains clickable icons which enable various functions or trigger certain actions, for example displaying exposure warnings. The center of the toolbar contains cursor tools which change the behavior of the cursor, for example selecting the crop tool. Some cursor tools have additional options by clicking and holding. Let's begin at the Color tool tab. This contains the white balance tool and the very powerful color editor. Other common adjustments like exposure compensation and shadow and highlight recovery can be found in the Exposure tool tab. Adjustments are made by either dragging the sliders, entering numerical values, or using the cursor keys to change value. Tool values can be previewed by Option or Alt-clicking the Reset icon. Slider values can be reset to 0 by double-clicking them. Some tools have an auto function. Click the A icon in the corresponding tool. Tool presets, for example set values of a tool, can be saved and recalled here. Explore Capture One's extensive set of adjustments by clicking through the other tool tabs. Images needing the same adjustment from any tool can easily be adjusted by using Copy and Apply commands. Adjust an image to the desired result and then click on the Copy icon in the toolbar. Any adjustments that are not suitable to be copied over, for example a crop, can be deselected before application in the Adjustments clipboard. Select further images that would benefit from the same image adjustments. Now to apply the same adjustment from the initial image to the selected images, click on the Apply icon in the toolbar. This method works with multiple adjustments, however it is just as simple to copy individual tool adjustments from one image to several other images. Select images as before and adjust the individual tool values that are needed for multiple images. Click on the Copy Apply icon in the tool itself. Select or deselect any tool parameters and then click Apply. Now this adjustment is copied to all selected images. Once you are happy with the adjustments applied to your images, they can be exported in a variety of popular image formats. Select one or more images to export and then choose File, Export Images, then Variants. The Export dialog will open. First choose a location for the exported files. Choose a naming format for the exports. Leaving the format set to image name will retain the raw file name in the export. Click here to adjust the naming format. The recipe is the parameters which will form the basis of the image output. For example, the file format and scale. Many different file formats can be selected from the pull-down menu here. Click on Export to complete the process. The activity monitor will open showing the progress of the export. However, as this is a background process, you can continue to work on your images.